There was once a young monk who was very diligent in his practice of Zen Buddhism. He followed the teachings of his master faithfully and tried to avoid any mistakes or faults. He was proud of his achievements and looked down on other monks who were less disciplined or skilled. One day, he was invited by his master to have tea with him in his room. The young monk was very honored and excited, as he hoped to receive some praise or guidance from his master. He carefully prepared the tea and brought it to his master's room, along with 2 cups. He entered the room and bowed respectfully to his master, who was sitting on a cushion. He placed the tray with the tea and cups on a low table in front of his master and poured some tea into one of the cups. He then picked up the cup and offered it to his master with both hands. As he was about to hand over the cup, he noticed that it had a small crack on its side. He felt a surge of panic and embarrassment as he realized that he had made a terrible mistake. He had brought a broken cup to his master, which was a sign of disrespect and carelessness. He quickly withdrew his hands and apologized profusely to his master. "Please forgive me, master. I have made a grave error. I did not notice that this cup was broken. I will get you another one right away," he said, bowing his head in shame. His master looked at him calmly and smiled gently. He said, "My son, there is no need to apologize or get another cup. This cup is perfect for me." The young monk was puzzled and confused. He said, "But master, how can this cup be perfect for you? It is broken and flawed. It cannot hold the tea properly. It is unworthy of your use." His master said, "My son, you are too attached to perfection and form. You think that only things that are whole and flawless are valuable and useful. But that is not the true way of Zen. Zen teaches us to see the beauty and wisdom in everything, even in things that are broken and imperfect." He continued, "This cup is perfect for me because it reminds me of the impermanence and fragility of life. Everything in this world is subject to change and decay. Nothing lasts forever. Even this cup, which was once whole and beautiful, has become broken and flawed over time. But that does not mean that it has lost its essence or purpose. It still can hold the tea and quench my thirst. It still can serve as a vessel for our communication and friendship." He added, "This cup is perfect for me because it teaches me humility and compassion. It shows me that I am not better or worse than anyone else. I am also broken and flawed in many ways. I also make mistakes and have faults. But that does not mean that I am unworthy of love or respect. It means that I am human and need to learn from my experiences and grow from them." He concluded, "This cup is perfect for me because it inspires me to practice Zen more diligently and sincerely. It challenges me to transcend my attachments and expectations and to accept things as they are. It encourages me to be grateful for what I have and not to take anything for granted. It urges me to be mindful of every moment and every action and to do everything with care and attention." He then took the cup from the young monk's hands and drank from it slowly and peacefully. The young monk was speechless and amazed by his master's words. He felt a deep sense of awe and respect for his master, who had shown him such wisdom and kindness. He also felt a sudden change in his heart and mind. He realized that he had been too proud and arrogant in his practice of Zen Buddhism. He had been too obsessed with perfection and form and had missed the essence and spirit of Zen. He understood that he had much more to learn from his master, from himself, from others, and from everything around him. He bowed deeply to his master again and thanked him sincerely for his teaching. He said, "Thank you, master. You have opened my eyes and my heart. You have shown me the true meaning of Zen Buddhism." His master smiled warmly at him and said, "You are welcome, my son. You have learned a valuable lesson today." He then handed him back the cup and said, "Now please drink your tea before it gets cold. Teacup without handle." Moral: we can learn from our mistakes and failures if we are humble enough to admit them and willing enough to change ourselves. If you enjoyed this story, I kindly invite you to support my YouTube channel. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the video with others. Your support means a lot to me, and it helps me create more content like this. Thank you for being a part of our community.